Governor Kathy Hochul has postponed a Thursday meeting with President Trump after the Justice Department revealed it was suing New York State over its sanctuary status. Hochul had planned to meet Trump for lunch, but rescheduled for next week, CBS reported, citing a source familiar with the situation. It comes just hours after the DOJ slapped the Empire State with a lawsuit over its policy of limiting cooperation with federal immigration enforcement. New York has chosen to prioritize illegal aliens over American citizens, U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi said as she announced the suit. It stops. It stops today. The lawsuit, filed in the Northern District of New York, targets the state's green light law, which grants driver's licenses to illegal immigrants. The 2019 law also bans inquiries into immigration status and prohibits the DMV from sharing personal information with the feds and law enforcement unless ordered to by a judge. Hochul's office quickly hit out at Trump's AG in the wake of the filing, calling the move dramatic. Here are the facts. Our current laws allow federal immigration officials to access any DMV database with a judicial warrant. That's a common-sense approach that most New Yorkers support, Hochul's statement said. But there's no way I'm letting federal agents, or Elon Musk's shadowy Doge operation, get unfettered access to the personal data of any New Yorker in the DMV system, like 16-year-old kids learning to drive and other vulnerable people. It comes after the DOJ asked a federal judge last week to strike down sanctuary policies in Illinois and Chicago, arguing that state and local officials are an obstacle to the Trump administration migrant crackdown. As you know, we sued Illinois, Bondi said Wednesday as she announced the legal fight against New York. New York didn't listen, so now you're next. It also comes as Trump's border czar, Tom Homan, was slated to meet with Mayor Eric Adams Thursday morning in an effort to secure a commitment from him to help round up and deport illegal criminal migrants. It will be the second time the pair have met, and it was expected to be a contentious sit-down with the border czar reportedly not happy with how Hisner's lack of action to help Trump's agenda. Homan is not happy and hasn't seen enough progress, a source with knowledge of the meeting said. Homan wants something immediate and doesn't want to wait till next January. The mayor has emergency order power. The border czar has, however, praised Adams in the past for signaling interest in cooperating with the Trump administration's effort to root out illegal migrants with rap sheets and locate hundreds of thousands of unaccounted-for migrant kids. He's all in on addressing public safety threats that are here illegally and helping me find these missing children, Homan told WABC 770 AM's Katz and Cosby show. I'm hoping we come to an agreement where his officers will help my officers remove these public safety threats, especially Trendy Aragua and the other alien gangs that are creating havoc in New York, Homan added. So let's hope Thursday night I head back to D.C. with a great agreement, the border czar added, noting that he won't count my pennies till I got them. The meeting was slated to take place just hours after the DOJ ordered Manhattan federal prosecutors to drop its historic corruption case against the Big Apple mayor. Adams is charged with doing favors for Turkish diplomats in exchange for $123,000 worth of travel perk bribes. The meetup was also being held off the back of news that the feds clawed back more than $80 million in migrant funds directly from the city's coffers, blindsiding local officials on Wednesday. This morning, our office learned about the federal government clawing back more than $80 million in FEMA grants, applied for and awarded under the last administration, but not dispersed until last week, Adams said. While we conduct an internal investigation into how this occurred, our office has already engaged with the White House about recouping these funds, and we've requested an emergency meeting with FEMA to try and resolve the matter as quickly as possible.